Okay, so the teacups, right? Learning to turn your hands, learning to rotate, keeping the shoulder blades relaxed, keeping the elbows down, and just letting it turn. So as you're learning, you want the inside of your hand brushing your body, right? And rotating. And it's called teacups because imagining you're holding a teacup. So it's the same as coconut dance, candle dance. It's the same thing, yeah? Coming out and turning. So as you do this simple rotation, right, you're gently rubbing against the body. Want to be as relaxed as possible. Right? And without turning my body, I don't want to scoop and reach back for now. I just want to feel this nice rotation in my shoulder joint. Okay, and then slowly I can make it a little bit bigger, right? Reaching back. Right? So I can slowly reach back a little bit more. But if I reach back, I have to really relax the shoulder joint. Right? I don't want to pull this and tighten this up. So it just shoots and relaxes, right? So it comes down to here. So center of the palm is right in the center, the small of my back, the Mingmen point. So it can come to here. So I could shoot it all the way back. But if I shoot it all the way back to come back and circle here, it's really awkward, right? It really binds to circle. So to unhook from here, this has to swivel back, and then I can circle. Okay? So that brings in the issue of turning, right? If I turn, that will go, the turning will go with this movement of sliding back, okay? And then I can circle here. And then when I turn back, it'll come to the front, right? So you want to practice turning. Right? So as I turn, and I hit 45, I'm about here, right? And then as I turn back, it brings the hand back. So as I draw back, it turns. As I come back, it turns, right? So turning and turning, right? Turning and turning. And you want to do two hands, right? Turning and turning. Relaxing the shoulder. Just relaxing the shoulder blade, not letting the shoulder blade rise. So turning and turning. Right? And do one side and the other side. And just looking at this bottom portion of the teacup. And as you can start cutting across, so you can really feel you're massaging this whole belly area all the way from the kidneys. Okay? Right, so that's one part. Okay. Now I can make a bigger circle by just lifting, right? Not by lifting my arm, but just scooping up and here. So and turn this into a massage, right? So if I'm coming up here, I'm scooping my rib cage. So on my right side, right, my right side, your right side, liver and gallbladder. Right? And down to the kidney. So liver, gallbladder, scooping down to the kidney and out. So you can look at it as a massage, right? Clearing and flushing, so like gathering, right? And as you come here, flushing, so exhale, so breathing in and out, right? Breathing in and out, just gently thinking and warming up and clearing blockages and massaging and stimulating, right, from here. Oh, almost cut the pocket. That's how you rip the pocket of these Chinese jackets. And you come here and it goes in the pocket. When my cousin gives me his old shirts and all the pockets are ripped right over here. Yeah. And two sides. Right? So be very conscious when you start of keeping the shoulder down and relaxed. Right? I have to bend the knees a little bit so I can turn the body. I can go one side and then the other side. Right? You're just taking your time. Okay? Together. Right? So if I come here, right, I massage the belly. Left side is stomach and spleen. So breathing in and out. Relaxing, breathing in and out. Oh, you getting warm? Anybody else getting warm? Is it just me? It's getting hot. Yeah, see? Okay. Yeah, as you relax and you do this, it does warm up the body. You're moving the chi, and sometimes you're, whatever it is, yeah, the tension in your muscles, you're locking all that energy in your muscles, in your organs. So as you do this, you start releasing that heat from the body, right? So turning, right? Learning how to turn with the movements, right? Just rotating from the center now, not wobbling back and forth. And it's still the same thing, right? Teacups either pulling, going backwards or going forward. So what if we go forward, right? Forward, right? Same thing, right? Forward, right? So shooting forward, then making the circle, shooting back. Right? So from here, shooting forward, teacup, and back, right? So forward, teacup, and back, right? But just small circle, forward, teacup, down, and back, right? Or going backwards, right? Going out, so pulling back first, teacup, and then out. But the circle is so small, notice each time it always ends up with here, right? It doesn't matter if we come back or we come forward, that last movement ends up this way. Right? So going back, comes forward. Going forward, teacup, and ends up here. So you make the circle small, it's like, wait a minute, right? They all end up here. Yeah, they all end up forward, right? So this is just a nice massage, internal massage. Relax your breathing, relax your belly so you can feel your stomach expanding, right? And then you make the movement as large or as small, reversing and coming out. Right, doing one side at a time. So just alternate. Right? Just alternate. So together or separate. Turning the waist. Right? Making the turning of the waist natural. Relaxing the shoulder. Reversing the movements, so back or forward. When you make it small, you can't feel the difference, right? You just start one forward, but once you start the turn, it's the same. You start one backwards, but once you do the teacup here, it's the same. Okay? Okay. But turn, yeah, learn to turn. Right? So you can catch whatever part of the rib cage. You could walk up the ribs, right? So under the ribs, in first rib
slowly?
Is what?
Can you do it really slowly?
Oh, slowly. Sorry. Let me do it slow. All right. So, right. So doing together, right? Back, teacup, forward, right? Turn up, back. Teacup, forward, right? Back, teacup, drop the shoulder, right? And then like I said, you could start walking up the rib cage, so a little higher, right? First rib cage, or first rib, second rib, right? Walking upwards, and third, right? And down, right? Okay. And then Okay, and then come forward. So instead of pulling back first, right, come forward, and then teacup, right? So you're massaging the front, and then shooting in here, right? Forward, teacup, and up. Right? Teacup, down. Right? So when you come forward, I'm emphasizing more the massage over here. When I come back, I'm emphasizing more the massage back here. Right? But it just depends, right? That's not an absolute statement. Right? So I can come down right above the pelvic. Right? As I come down, I can massage that muscle, the lymph nodes, right over here. And coming forward and letting all of this rub. So all of these separate, together, right? Turning the waist while you do the movement. Your shoulders get tight and sore, just shake it out. Okay. Do one side. Do the other side. The whole time I'm rubbing against the body. Right? Do it together. I'm sorry, forward. Okay. Okay. And then going back. So drawing backwards first. And turning the waist, drawing back, teacup. And then doing one hand at a time. And if I turn the waist, I can shoot a little further back. I can make a bigger circle, massage the rib cage. And alternate one side and then the other side, right? So I can go left, right, one side. As I come back, the other side. As I come back, the other side. As I turn, the other side. And then eventually just alternating. So instead of just one, right? One, and this hand waiting for its turn, right? And both hands can start turning, right? So what happens? One hand's coming forward, one hand's going back, right? One hand's coming forward, one hand's going back. So what is that? That's this again, right? One hand forward, one hand back. That's the big movement. One hand forward, one hand back. You do it small, it kind of makes sense, right? Attached to the body. Keep the hands attached to the body in this drill. Right? Just like swimming, right? Yeah. And as you're doing this, you can emphasize where you need to massage, right? So I can press a little bit more if I want, right? To kind of press and get a deeper massage. Turning my waist, yeah? Turn the waist. So if you press your hand, right, to get a little deeper massage, right, then you're getting this kind of movement, the adduction movement over here. So the shoulders, this will become a little tired because you're pressing inwards. So as you press here, right, don't muscle, but just press gently. So you get a little firmer massage into these muscles, but it's going to cause the muscles here, your shoulder muscles, deltoid muscles to come in, and that's why they'll get tired, right? As long as you're just kind of pulling them against your body, relaxing while you're pulling. Right? Just massaging, right? Nice massage, right? Together or separate, so I can really massage this whole area over here. Just stand up and do it.
Arm's tired.
Huh? Yeah, see, the arm gets tired because you're pressing. So if the arm is too tired, shake it out and then just do it lightly. Right? Just do it lightly. You're still getting that stimulation. Okay? And then you want to catch the back. So again, if you want to really emphasize the back, right, you have to turn so this hand can shoot, right? So I have to turn my waist, then the hand can shoot here, then I can circle and pressing and come back, right? I have to turn. You can see how much I have to turn. So you do what's comfortable for you, right? I can press and massage, really massage, and then let it ride right up. So you can make the movement a little more physical, right? Pressing and massage and coming up, right? Yeah. I wish I had thought about this earlier. Oh, this is a good massage, right? So I can catch all the way to the side of my spine, right? Using the back of the wrist, right? Rubbing and coming out. And again, can switch back and forth. Yeah? But again, if you want to get back here, you have to turn your waist. So turning my waist, the hand will shoot back here, dropping and then turning back. I have to really turn my waist and come back here. Yeah, so you can get a nice massage. If I want to massage my piriformis, right in between the hip joint, coming down, and then just letting this rub all the way down, and then coming up. Rub right down. Right? Just catch from here, from the center, down through that joint, and then rising. Down, right? And then relaxing and coming up. Down, relaxing and coming up. So the other hand, I'm just letting it, because the movement goes down so far, I'm going to let this hand come all the way up, right? That symmetry. Right? Massaging and coming from here. Yeah? And then remember, when you do silk reeling, if you want, this hand could actually rub across the body, yeah? Massage the front of the body, right? So let's see, if I turn this way, massaging, and as I'm coming across, I can be cutting across both ways, yeah? So top hand rubbing down, and back hand massaging, right? Massaging the glute, the piriformis, scooping up, coming across the body. So the upper hand coming across, and as I'm turning, it's rubbing down. Massaging the front of the body. Then both hands, right, are massaging the body. You can see it's tight, touching down as I'm turning. They're both rubbing and cutting. So just a little bit, like, why would the martial arts guy want to do this? Yeah. So cutting really close to the body. Right? Both hands. Right? It's a trapping move. So if she comes here, right? If she comes here and then this hand is cutting across to, oh, you can't see that part. You see, right? This hand is trapping across the body, right? So I'm doing the same exercise, right? This hand is coming here, is trapping, cutting across. As I'm coming down, it's rubbing and taking away. Or this hand is shooting up from here. So I always say you cannot separate the health and the martial arts. It's just, what are you emphasizing, right? So thanks. So, right, it's tight. There's coiling and uncoiling, right? The bagua starts to come out. So if you came up here, right, and then you made a teacup here, right, and you turned and you extended your palm straight out. Yeah. So you do your teacup, right, and then as you come up, you're going to rise, right, in front of your body, and then you drop and turn the palm out. So palm away from you, right? As you turn, it comes forward. Yeah. So you come out, teacup, come up, the palm is up, cutting across your body, right? Then drop your palm down and rotate your palm out and turn your body. And palm comes out. Yeah. And back. Teacup, cut up across your body, scooping down, palm facing down and rotating out. Yeah. Teacup, coming up, scooping, palm turns in towards you, rotating down and out. Yeah. Okay, so you do the teacup, right? It's coming up across the body from here. Rotate the palm towards you, like covering something down, and just relax your shoulder and elbow and palm turning out. And to expand the palm away from your body, turn. Right? If I turn, it comes out. If I turn and fold, it comes back. Right? So do the other side, right? Scoops up. Rotate the palm down and turn the palm out. Yeah. Expand and it'll come out. Turn, teacup. Rising up. Dropping the shoulder and rotating out. Yeah. So that one was just without a real big turn, right? Yeah. So the palm, you're just rotating the palm, rotating the forearm, rotating the wrist, rather. Rotating the palm and wrist, right? But then you can make it fancier, right? Drop it down and then open, right? Make that bud, that rotation of that bud or the teacup coming down and then out. Okay? But basically all I'm doing is I'm lifting and rotating the palm out. Right? I'm just lifting, rotating the palm out. Right? Lifting, rotating the palm out, and then to make it fancier or to change the application, lifting, dropping it down, kind of like the single hook, the single whip, right? And then opening, right? So lifting, fingers together, and then out. The shoulder has to stay down, right? Lifting the beak, make the beak, yeah, and then just rotate it out. Yeah. So lifting, fingers together, and then keep rotating the palm out. There you go. Yeah, out. Right? So lifting, right? So lifting like a single whip, and then out, right? So lifting, a single whip, that little hook right there, and then rotating the palm out. Right?
What's the purpose of the hook?
The what? Oh.
What's the purpose of the hook?
Oh, the hook.
What are you doing?
On the physical development side, when you create the hook, you can feel that tension. So you're developing muscles, ligament, and tendons. But as far as application goes, yeah, come see. Right? As far as application goes, it could be right, coming up, hooking from here. So it can be an open hook or it can be closed. As I come here, the hook, the beak is a strike. So you're hitting nerves, you're hitting pockets, yeah. If I come from this side, if she comes this way, right, the same thing might be coming up, turning. You notice this hand stays on top, right? So this hand is going to come and rise on top. That means I need the other hand, right? So the other hand cutting, and then eyes. So this double action, right? So she comes up, it's going to come from here. This hand is going to take away, this hand is going to ride her hand, right? And boom.
Right in the tail.
Yeah. So even beak, right? If I wanted the support of all the fingers, right? Or I could use one finger from here. So we have a move called kamse pokse in our Kung Fu, or you see like mantis, yeah? Mantis might use one finger, or however they are. Eagle claw might use 5 fingers, whatever their style is. You might use a knuckle. All the same move, right? It just depends what you like. So, but it's that kind of same move. It cuts across. This hand hooks away. So this hand could be a beak too, right? If this hand is a beak, you could practice where that beak could be hitting right over here. It's just preference and technique preference. But it might be cutting across, right? Striking, one finger striking, outside. This hand holds here, one finger striking, yeah. Beak striking, yeah, from there. So when you look at striking with here, you go and study dimmak. Dimmak is hitting points, your acupuncture points, acupressure points. One finger, multi-fingers, right? Multiple fingers, beak. So when putting this together like this, you can see the muscle, right? The muscle change, right? So it's pulling, as I do this, it pulls the muscle. So there's development, and yeah, there's all kinds of things overlaying that come inside, yeah, from there. Okay, all right, so yeah, I hope that answers your question. Okay.
Well, yes.
Yeah.
Multiple ways.
Yeah. So that rotating, right? That rotating from here, right? So going from simple just to turning, right? Scooping, coming up, rotating, turning, right? So this is the teacup, right? This is the coming forward teacup. Right, from here, coming forward, turning, right? Except I'm coming close to my body, I'm sticking with my body, turning, coming out, scooping, and coming out. So if let's see slowly. If I come up and Bond grabs my hand, right? So yeah, relax. Gotta do everything relax, yeah. So if I'm coming up, right, and then she grabs my hand. Grabs my hand, and I teacup. Right? So when I teacup, you can see how that I'm on the outside. Yeah. So if I turn this way, right, she comes up, she intercepts my hand. I turn my waist and I teacup. Now I'm outside. I've turned her, and this hand can help. I can step out from here. So I teacup. Right? I turn back slowly. Yeah, you can see what that does to her if she doesn't let go. Yeah? The wrapping, she comes here, I come this way, right? Yeah, in the wrapping, you can see what all the movement does to somebody who won't let go from here. Yeah, so you can see coming here. If she grabs the same hand, yeah.
That's a defect of
Yeah. So just relax her and grab same hand and comes through. It's kind of a hooking movement, yeah. Coming through from here. So coming here, coming through. Yeah. So no matter what your style is, learning the teacups helps to refine or add refinement, add the circles, gives you different options in how to do your move. It doesn't have to be so straight and hard and such. It starts to teach you to move better and creates different options of turning. At the same time, you're getting that internal health, right? That massage, massaging my liver, massaging my gallbladder, and massaging this area here. Like, that feels really good. Yeah? Cutting against my own body to massage. pulling back, cutting, massaging, oh, just pressing a little harder, a little firmer, right? And then it's going to tone these muscles up to be able to do that. So, and doing the two sides is going to balance out the two. So that's what makes the push hands fun. Because when you're playing with somebody, right, and then you just do that movement, you don't think manipulating the other person. You think, oh, you're just doing your movement, and they just get stuck to you, right, from here. So, right, if we're playing the push hands, right, and I'm thinking, oh, what if I come here and she has to stick to me, right? She has to stick to me, and I do the teacup, and she has to stick to me, right? And I come here, right? And I come here, she has to stick to me, right? And I come here, and I cut across my body. And you see, there's a little trap, right? As her arm gets stuck here, there's a little trap, and you have to just play. So she has to, no resistance, right? So if she gets trapped like this, right, she has to unfold. So you have to turn to your left, into me, yeah. And then this unfolds, yeah. And then now she's behind me. So if she's behind me, here, turn side a little bit, right? And you body me, and she's behind me, then teacup, right? Shooting down within the legs, right? Teacup, okay. or if she's here, right, body me, right? I can either shoot between her leg, right, or I can just go on the side and teacup in the back from here. But if one leg shoots here, which is the perfect place, and I decide to go back here, oh, if this leg comes forward, right, from here, there's a lock and there's a throw. Yeah. It's figuring out the throw. So when you push hands, you're experimenting and you're feeling, and it's a give and take, and that's what makes the push hands fun. Okay, so anyway, getting back to the teacups, right? So taking the teacup small movement as a massage movement, right? So just rubbing, yeah. So if you're doing the Kung Fu and you're doing these kind of hard movements, right, coming out and it's really hard, so if you discover the teacups, it's like, oh, it becomes massage, right? Relax, turn, and then come out. Right? Rub the body, right, and then come out. Right? Rub the body, right? Rub the body, right? Using the teacups to massage. So, if I wanted to massage Bon, okay, and if she were lying down on the table where it could support, right, I could use the teacup movement to massage. Yes, you see, with the whole arm, right? You can see how she lifts and grabs, yeah, from there. So if I did an oil massage, right, you don't want real slippery, a thicker oil, just a little bit oil, and she's lying on the table, right, then I can use the teacup movement, right, to just really massage and press things out, right, and surge back and forth. It could be really deep, or it could be really light and feathery, and that's the lomi. It turns into the lomi. But the teacup will show that in some of the Chinese massage, right? Some of the, here, come. The tuina you see now, it's a lot of back of the hand, right? So it's just rolling. So it's part of that teacup, yeah? But if I do the teacup, then I get my whole arm. Yeah? It becomes more like the lomi, yeah? Yeah, so I could be practicing my teacup, practicing my Kung Fu in the massage, right? Dropping, right? Yeah, you can see I can catch, oh, over here, oh, catch your head, right? Squeezing down, right? Massaging, yeah. Yeah, so the teacup movement, all of a sudden, I can translate it to massage, yeah? All movements, yeah? So again, right, going back, just rubbing against the body, right, turning, right, turning, right, back, right, back, back, forward, forward, forward. But the rest of it just flows into place, yeah? Coming up higher, right? Turning the waist so I can get all the way back. Coming down, dropping into the glute and then coming up. Yeah. A lot of massage, yeah? A lot of massage going, right? I could just go back and forth. You can feel that massage in the front, right above the hip bone. Like turning and massaging, relax, turning and massaging. Okay. Yeah, so you can really rub it, turn. Yeah. And then this will start to strengthen and relax, and as you sink, yeah, from there. So if you need to do more the pelvic, the groin area, right, you can go deeper. And press and go deeper, just really relaxing from there, yeah? So you take the teacup and do you can do a deep self-massage on yourself or on somebody else from there, okay? So that's the teacup. Yeah? So again, it just goes back, right? It's either going to go back, this is the large movement of the teacup, right? Or it's going to go forward, right? Forward, turning, scooping, coming back, right? Forward, turning, scooping, coming back. Just focus on your shoulders, relax, shoulder blades relaxed. Right? Making it smaller. And turning your waist so you can feel those turns, smaller. Right? Smaller, 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 right? The smaller is just looks like one rotation. And then what we're doing today is always connected to your body. So not letting the arm run away. Right? So what we're doing today is right, always connected to the body. Even running through here, right? Connected to the body. Running through here, connected to the body. Right? So you get this constant massage. So I'm going one way, teacup, the other way. If you get to here, just do the individual drills, one side first, right? You can do it higher, right? You can climb up the ribs. We'll do two together, or one side, and the other side, right? And the other side, walking up and down the ribs. Oh, it's getting really hot. Okay. All right. Okay, so before we leave that, any last questions on that? Yeah. So you just have to practice it, yeah. But you know, all this movement, there's so much benefit from it. Is if you do it light, it's just getting the joints to rotate, right? So your the arthritis thing, you know, moving the joints, the twisting motions, right? Strengthening, coiling, the massaging, right? Looking at an anatomy chart where the organs are, or the Chinese medical chart where what meridians you're crossing, what points you might be crossing. Right, kidney points, liver points, spleen points, all those things. There's points over here, right? So as you're doing this, right, you're rubbing those points and relaxing, and that's why you'll heat up, and you might feel little flares, like you might just feel heat running or shooting out of your hands or out of your palms. You get too tight, just loosen everything up. Yeah, just do your warm-ups, yeah? Relax, yeah? Drink and such. Okay. All right, so It's warm down. And then we'll close up. What time is it? Oh, 11:30, perfect. When you do your warm down, just really relax. Right? Get everything back in alignment, relaxing. Yeah, shake out everything. Okay, so we'll just close with the bell. Okay, leave your feet away from your body. Nice and straight. Right, hands on, palms facing up. Or if you want, you can do this, right? But be relaxed. Okay? So just depends how relaxed you want to be, how much activation you want to be. Feel your stomach rising and falling. Right? Let all this tension go. Open your throat. Take your time with your breathing. Start to focus gently on your tantian, your tantin. And slowly open your eyes. And rub your hands together.